Welcome to the Veterans Corner segment of Monmouth in Focus, a program about services and functions of Monmouth County government. I'm Sue Kiley, Monmouth County Commissioner and liaison to the Division on Aging, Disabilities, and Veteran Services. The division is working hard to make sure veterans across our county know about the resources available to them and to share their remarkable stories of service and sacrifice. Today we will meet Bill Gardell, who is a Veteran Services Officer in the division. Welcome, Bill.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So let me ask you a few questions. Can you give me an overview of the department and what does Veteran Services do?
Yes, well, the Veteran Service Offices help veterans within Monmouth County by providing a Veteran Service Officer to help them navigate the VA system and navigate what benefits are available to them and help them apply for those benefits. As in compensation, which is for veterans who are injured in their military service or started suffering from a medical condition during their service that they're still suffering from today, they may be eligible for compensation based on the severity of their illness currently. So we help them by providing them with the appropriate forms and helping them complete them and guide them through the process of getting their doctors involved to complete specific forms on their behalf that may not be obvious to somebody who's not familiar with the process.
Got it. Got it. Are there examples of benefits offered in addition to the one you just talked about for state and federal services as well?
Yes. For veterans who are deemed 100% permanently and totally disabled, which not all veterans will be, but some will, the state of New Jersey, most towns in New Jersey, I should say, offer the property tax deferment, as in where if you're 100% permanently and totally disabled, you do not have to pay property taxes on your home or primary residence. And that benefit also would follow the surviving spouse of that veteran. Once the veteran passes, if the spouse remains in the home, then that spouse would maintain that benefit.
I think you just answered my next question. I was going to say, are there benefits for the families of the veteran? Are there others?
Yes, there's other benefits as well. For the veterans themselves, in addition to compensation, there's also the pension benefit, which is a financially based benefit for wartime veterans. So we help determine the eligibility for benefits, because not all veterans even know if they're a veteran, for one, or two, if they're a wartime veteran. So each benefit has its own different criteria. So someone may be eligible for the compensation based on an injury, but they're not eligible based on the pension benefit because they didn't serve during a period of war, even if they were injured. And for the spouses of veterans, there's spouses can also apply for the non-service connected survivor's pension, which is a financially based benefit for the surviving spouse of a wartime veteran, which has different eligibility criteria as well. So we help guide them through that process, help them put all the documents together, because it requires quite a lot of documents that the VA doesn't really explain up front. So it's very helpful to have someone guide you through it. You're much more likely to be successful with your claim if you have a Veteran Service Officer helping you.
Yeah, I'm sure they greatly appreciate having someone walk them through it, because it sounds like it's very complicated to get all the forms filled out.
It can be, yes. Yeah. Other benefits for the spouses include the CHAMP VA, which is also, it's very specific, but it's for veterans who are 100% disabled. If they have a spouse, the spouse can also utilize the VA healthcare system. And in Monmouth County, the VA has a clinic in Tinton Falls, and then further south in Brick. So veterans, can utilize either clinic as long as they're eligible for VA health care.
Got it.
And we have the applications, and we can also help them with filling out VA health care applications.
That's great. Most important question, how do veterans contact the Veteran Services Office?
We're located in the Human Services Building in Freehold. right next to social services. You do not need an appointment. You can just walk in. We're at 3000 Kozlowski Road in Freehold, or you can call 732-683-8675 and just ask to speak with a veteran service officer.
Great. That's great. Well, thank you very much for what you do. Thank you for being here with us.
You're welcome.
And sharing the valuable information that I'm sure veterans are going to need. To learn more about the services and resources available to our veterans, you can go to, as you said, Bill, www.visitmonmouth.com, and that will direct you to the service office. Thank you. We'll see you next time.